Hello, this is me, Codea, and I'm here to showcase my editor I've been making on my iPad. So I've made a bunch of changes and updates to it, like this camera over here. You can see this is the camera, which represents the camera view. If I move around, you see that it's following the night, and this is the UI, which is stuck on the camera. And in case this is your first time seeing my editor has a scene list, so you can see all the entities in the scene. I can click on this entity over here, which is the night, and I can edit the name and all the properties over here, the colliders, and if I go down, this is the collider, and I can make edits and changes if I wanted to. And also for the animation, you can see that I can make changes to the animation too, which is very nice. And if I move and collect the keys, you'll see that UI is following the cameras, which is very nice. And because this is an editor, I can go to any other location and check over here. I can go over here, check over here, and I can also click on the night, and I can move the night over to this side because of the editor using the gizmos. And if I move around, it'll make a loud noise. And if you look around, you still actually see in the left side that it's updating depending on like the coins. So this can update based on the entities on the scene, which is very nice. I do want to showcase that you can actually run the game in play mode instead of using the editor. So if I click and change the code and I make it into play and I run the game, this is how the game should be running like normally. The game is just like a normal game you can play on the iPad. I want to also showcase another project I've been working on, which is making it work on the Flappy Bird game. And if I run it, you'll see that I can actually play a Flappy Bird game inside of my editor. So there's advantages of doing this. Like I can now actually see all these pipes popping in and popping out. And because the way I'm running the projects and the games is by using this execute type, which I created. So my editor can run and execute projects, and it can also develop using the editor. So if I go and click on this and I run the project, this is a game. Well, this is just more of a test scene I'm developing inside of my editor. Just a fun looking thing I created inside of my editor. And because it's a development, I can actually go and look down and scroll, and this is all the assets I can drag inside and make changes and all that type of cool stuff. So yeah, my editor has a lot of cool features. And if I click on this character and I click on period, I can now zoom inside and focus on that character. A lot of changes I've made to my editor, and if you're interested, there's a video that will come up at the end. You can check out my current series of all the parts of the editor. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.